Hi Stampin' friends, tonight we're going to use the Beary Cute bundle. It includes this stamp set with little bears and trees and presents and 3 great sentiments. I really love the Merry Christmas. I think it's probably the best little Merry Christmas in the new catalog. And then it also comes with this punch, if you get the bundle, and it punches out this little bear right here. Now it also matches some paper, the Beary Cute and the Walk in the Woods paper. The Walk in the Woods paper is the one that Stampin' Up! Donates $3 from each purchase to a charity that kind of goes against like loneliness at Christmas. So I don't believe they've told us yet what charity that is, but it's because it's different in each market, like in Europe, in North America, and in the South Pacific. So I had several ideas with this one, and I hope that you will enjoy it. So the first thing I was thinking with this, I made this card, and I used this as a swap at Backstage in Las Vegas, and I thought it made a cute little look with just this little tiny star up here and the Merry Christmas, because I think what it does is you kind of feel like the polar bear knows about Jesus. So if that's your thing, I think it's a cute little idea. And then this is just the torn paper. So they're punched with our circle punch and then torn. And then this is one of our dies, like the stylish shape die behind it. This is the designer series paper, and then our little bear. So it makes a really simple, sweet little card. I received this one as a swap. It is from Carol Sanderson, and so she used vellum to stamp the little tiny bear on the background, and then put the mama or papa bear on the on regular paper, and then she used the embossing folder. I'm not sure I've got that. I still have these in the sleeves, but the embossing folder has snowflakes on it, so that just kind of goes. And then she used a little bit of the paper here. So that's super cute. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this out because I just remembered she did design the card differently. This is like this. So the base is like this, and then the inside has white, and then this is glued here. So that's a different look than we usually use. Now I do love this ribbon that comes with it. It's a sparkle velvet ribbon. It's got a really nice, it's so easy to fold and have it lay. I don't know, I think you can make a nice bow with it, because you know I love a bow, but it probably would be a little too thick. Like here you can see I've made a bow. I think it's a little too thick to go through the mail, which means it's perfect for making 3Ds, making little cutie items, but maybe not to put in the mail. Think how cute that would look on the top of a box if you trimmed the edges. Yeah, super cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and use that on something in the future. And I think this one would hold a dovetail as well. After I cut that, let's see here. Go ahead and cut in. Yeah, that makes a nice dovetail as well. You can see there. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of, okay, can I do it properly? Okay, so let me put this aside. I have a couple of cards that I wanted to make tonight. The first thing I wanted to do, I think, is just stamp some of our bears. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna start with this paper, and I'm just gonna stamp our little bears in brown on the paper, probably going horizontally. So let's see here. The brown that I chose to use was pecan pie, probably because it's new. I'm just guessing. And then I'm just gonna kind of lay it out here. Oh, I got a little crazy with the ink on that. There we are. Then I'm gonna get my one that can be punched. I'm probably gonna put that on a different piece of paper so I can pop it up. There we are. And our little baby bear, he's in the middle of walking too. Put him right there. So there you can see that. Then you can use some Wink of Stella to maybe put some sparkle, like it's got ice on it, on this, or various other things. I'm going to go ahead and punch him out. One thing I did was put a little bit of brown on his feet, as if, you know, as if he's been traipsing down to a place that has more dirt than tundra. As you know, these are hat and scarf wearing bears. So to be authentic here, this is probably a pretty good representation of real polar bears. But since I'm going to put it on a card, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of tear it like that. And what that does for me, it gives me like a little edge as if it's snow. Then I'm going to take my card base that I chose here, put this on as if it were a card front, like here. Then I might just put this one up here, and so that looks kind of cute. And he's like standing kind of up higher, so super sweet, like a mom and a dad and a little guy. So there's that. And you could stamp these on as well, but I cut them out just because I kind of wanted to play with them and have them available to me for all the things. And you can put hats on the big bears, but I also think that the hat is kind of adorable because it's a little bit too big. I think it's kind of adorable on the little bear, so you see what you think. There we are. And it's super simple with this one to put your Merry Christmas either at the top, but you can have it going kind of off the edge here. And this is a card that is really economical of paper. You've got your card base, of course, which you always have to have, and I would line it with white, of course, a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 white. But this is something that you can do pretty quickly, and it doesn't use a whole lot of paper. Then you could also instead put the Warm Wishes. Now this die is from the Autumn Leaves bundle, and I think it's kind of a cute one. But there you can see that makes a very simple card. All you would need to add is maybe a piece of ribbon in the corner or some of these little shiny guys. This is the iridescent pearls. I think they're called iridescent. Yes, iridescent pearls. So they would be cute to just kind of put around your Warm Wishes to kind of draw attention to it. Or these are called adhesive backed sparkle gems. And they come in a lot of colors. They come in black, gold, and what I consider clear. I don't know if Stampin' Up! Calls it silver or what. And they come in 2 sizes. And when you feel the top of these, they have a little bit of texture. And so I think that might look the most icy and fun if you put those around your Warm Wishes to add a little interest. So that is our first card. Set it aside. Then, next thing I'm going to do here is just a very similar thing. I'm just going to show you some of the paper. My focus on the paper will actually be on Monday, so I'll try not to show you too much paper tonight for this set. But I just kind of wanted to show you some of these. This is the background of this paper, and that would look nice on a card base as well. With this one, I thought it would be cute to put our Warm Wishes, put our little trees here. So then maybe you would use Warm Wishes here. Now for the trees, what I did, I'm going to go ahead and do one and show you. I stamped the outline of the tree, which there is a die that will cut this out, but it is in a different set. It's in a tree set, and I don't have it yet. So I wanted to show you how I stamp this. I think it just adds interest. The paper is the other paper, the one that has the brown bears on it. That's the, what do you call it? Gosh, I can't even talk. That's the charity paper. So, all right, so this one then is the filler for the tree. So what I did on these, I stamped them twice. And on the center one, I only stamped it once. So what I used as the filler for this is the soft sea foam. So it's really light. And then on the other ones, I stamped it with both the soft sea foam and the garden green. And then kind of what I did, yeah, see, you get it in a certain place that you want it, and then you end up, like you can go kind of a little bit outside the line, a little bit up, a little bit down, and then you'll get a little more texture. Now, you may not like that, but I just thought it was kind of added a little interest to it. So there you can see I kind of just stamped all around the dark green just to give it a little more color. And then I just cut it out with my scissors. And so there's that. Now, I would consider this finished. I would go ahead, let me close up my greens, but I would go ahead at that point and stamp my little bear again. So let's go ahead and do that. Get him on here. Stamp the right one, that's important. And my pecan pie again. It would look great if you stamped it in black, navy, misty moonlight, which is also in the paper, or the balmy blue, just depending on what kind of a mood you're trying to set with your paper. Whether if you're being elegant, you might stamp him some color other than brown. But I kind of like a little brown edge on my bear, even if he's a white bear. Okay, then I might just put him on there, and then I would probably grab or stamp the little scarf to make the warm wishes seem even more poignant. So there you can see that little guy. And again, the same, those other ones would look good with it, the embellishments, but this one, let's see, the Tinsel Gems 4-pack has some Misty Moonlight, I believe, in it. And so to me, that's what I stamped this in. To me, this would look really cute around here, just adding a little bit of dark blue. Or you could also put this on a dark blue base, I think, and it would be super sweet. All right. Then the next one I'm gonna do, I probably should just go ahead and stamp another Punch Bear. Get him going there. And I can close my brown. Because you know I'm going to want one, so I might as well just touch it and be ready. There we are. Well, maybe get it out of there. Crumpled. Too funny. Okay, there we are. And with this one, what I wanted to show is doing a, and you could do it with the trees as well. That would also be cute. But doing a One Sheet Wonder type card. So what I would do here, you could certainly put the bears on there, but then that kind of makes your scale larger. So especially the little bear could look cute kind of on here, just every little bit. Now, if I were going to do a One Sheet Wonder, I probably wouldn't do the brown. I mean, you could, that depend on your color scheme, but I would probably stick with reds, greens, and blues for making your own designer series paper. So my plan was the Misty Moonlight. Oops, if I can grab it. For the small package. Oops, don't quite have that inked enough. Okay, that looks better. And then Balmy Blue for my snowflakes. And I put them on the same block. You certainly wouldn't have to, and it might be better to put your snowflakes on separate blocks, and then you could do them in separate colors. See, I got a fingerprint right there. That might be another great place to put a snowflake. There we go. And then I'm going to go back and put a couple more of these guys. Oh, I didn't get that one inked up quite enough. Okay. I don't know, that may need some ink. Go. Okay, Then I'm gonna do this one in either red or green. If anybody has a preference on that, let me know. I'm gonna use the Poppy Parade. And I'm gonna use, it's so funny, laugh at me if you want, but I'm gonna use this small spot for Poppy Parade. Red gets everywhere for me, and it's the perfect size for this. And this is one of the ones that come with a paper pumpkin kit. And so I was like, oh, they gave me a red, I'm gonna keep it forever because it's perfect for this. And that, put one right there. There. Oh, I did the wrong side. Oops. It happens. And there. Okay. So there you can see that I would be super cute to put this on a piece of, put this on a blue background, put him on a circle. Now, where is my circle? I'm blinded. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Maybe a circle with this, patterned paper or just a regular balmy blue circle and pop him on there. And then it just makes your card look a little more put together. I do think I would probably want to go ahead and put in some of these trees, maybe in the shaded spruce. You could probably even stamp over. I've never done that, but I'm thinking that might not look too bad. But anyway, and then just add one of your sentiments, maybe the Merry Christmas. And that's all set. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Hi, Lisa. It's great to see you. I don't think I said hi yet. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Look up every little bit. Okay, for my last card, I'm doing a double Z. And I couldn't help but get the paper out for this one. And again, I probably should have stamped another little, oops, fell on the floor. There we go. Okay. Oh, and what did I do with that? Standing up, looking. I think this is it. Okay, sorry. When you're doing a double Z, I know you probably know this, but just, you know, in case. For me, it's easiest, whoa, there we go. When you're doing a double Z, for me, it's easiest to go ahead and take the whole sheet of paper and score it as you normally would at both 5 1/2 and 2 3/4, all the way down on the 11-inch side. Then you cut it in half, and that gives you your card base, which is 4 1/4, obviously. And then you have some leftover bits that you can cut. You can either make 2 out of 1, or you have leftover bits you can cut into a 1 1/2 inch. From, you know, the 4 1/4 divided by 1 1/2, you'll get at least 2, maybe you get 3, I don't know. But it saves me some effort. So, and then you place it together like this. Okay, you guys know this, I know, but in case there's someone who doesn't know. So then that's how you've created your little card base. Fun, like that. So the next thing I wanted to do was just kind of pick some of my papers. Try to do this upside down, we'll see. And I was trying to decide, you know, this would be really cute with the snowflakes, but I also like the trees. And again, I know that polar bears don't live where there are trees, but just kind of for fun and for making it Christmassy. Then you could put some of these others. Now, I could not decide half of these. I thought this would look nice. Then I thought this would look nice. Then I went back and forth. I was like, well, but then I decided not to introduce the reds. But this one only has blues where I cut it. And I thought that could be cute. Like it's just kind of going, actually I have the wrong one. Where is the other one? Well, I picked it up and put it somewhere. But I had another one cut that it was the beginning here. And it didn't have the back end of another bear here. But anyway, you get the idea. Just kind of like peeking off the side. So that just kind of adds a little more depth to it, I thought. And then, yeah, I had 2 of these. Because what I actually ended up really liking was the one that had this in the inside and then the little bear like this on the outside. But we'll act like this is how we want it. How about that? Okay, so then after you've done that and you stick those down, you're going to put this one on. And then you're going to plan what you're going to put here. I don't remember what that's for. I think nothing. And then this, of course, is 1 1/2 wide. So then you're going to put your 1 1/4 inch wide papers. So this is 1 1/2. This is this is 5 1/4 across here, and 1 1/4 this way. So, and this is scored at 5 1/2, and it's 1 1/2 high. So I don't know if that made too much ridiculousness there. I don't want my guys going the same way. There we are. So I just kind of did some little prints as if they're going across here. So let's go ahead and stick this down with some adhesive. Okay. I may need glasses. Sure, I'm seeing very well there. Okay, that's better. Okay, then I'm gonna take my little guy here. Stick him down. This paper and set, whatever you want to call it, also has a Memories and More pack, which is perfect for quick Christmas cards. So I got several things to try and create. I took a class with Kevin Thiessen and with Scott Strello, and they had made some great cards using the birthday Memories and More pack. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm going to try and transfer that to a Christmas plan, and then see how that works for me for some quick Christmas cards. All right, now that would be super cute too. Maybe I should just do that. What do y'all think? Decisions. I don't know if I should just use this side. I hadn't even thought of that. That'd be cute too. That might be more balanced to have a lot of white over here. Anyway, I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick these down as they are. There are a lot of decisions to make when you're doing your cards. Whoops, got a little bit wonky. Hold on. Okay. I did it again. Fumbly hands. Okay. And it's a good thing I can get this up for a few minutes after I put it together, isn't it? Okay, I'll let it slide. Okay. I'm making it way harder than it needs to be. Okay, then I'm gonna stick these guys on as well. I'm just gonna leave the little prints. Do it a little quicker there. Just use one. Okay, there. So at this point, I'm just gonna stick these on here. Now, you can use tear tape, or you can use this adhesive. It's kind of up to you which one, and then sometimes different humidities and things like that, you might need stronger tape versus others. So what I'm gonna do here is just put a strip across the bottom because I don't want it to show, I don't want it to stick out, like here where I'm gonna put it here. I don't want it to be over here. And then on this one, I'm gonna put it on this side. There we are. And then line it up, of course. Okay, so now this is all done together and ready to go. Now you could put your ribbon on here, or you could just put a little tie of ribbon, because we just talked about how it might not fit. Then I'm gonna get my little guys from the first card. Oh, actually I need to cut those out. Let me stamp them again. Sorry for the delay, because yeah, I'm gonna need to stamp them and back. Okay, where's my brown? There it is. Oh, I think with this card, I think since these guys are not stamped in brown really, they have some brown to them. There's definitely very vanilla on this paper as well. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Misty Moonlight this time, so which means I'll need to give them a little clean. And I love these little cleaners because no matter how dirty it looks, it doesn't come off on the... Now occasionally the red will. If you sit here and keep rubbing the red, it would come off a little bit on your hands, but most of the colors do not come off. It's just slightly damp water. It doesn't even require a cleaner, so it's my favorite way to clean them. It doesn't make any kind of a mess of brushing them around or anything like that. It's just super easy to clean. Where's my baby? There it is. Okay. All right. Stamp this one. Oops, not quite. Nope, I'm gonna do that again. Oop, rocked it. Oh, it doesn't matter. I didn't mess up the actual bear. Cute. You could do 2 cubs as well. All right. Close up this blue. Go ahead and punch this real quick. Punching is super fast. And then if you have the patience, I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. If you don't, you can watch on the replay and fast forward past this part, and you don't have to watch me cut it out. These are very easy to cut out with these nice rounded edges, but you know, it takes a minute, so. I hope you all have a great weekend. One thing that's coming up is World Card Making Day. It is on October the 7th, and I needed to have sent, I forgot to mention in my newsletter today that there is a new stamp bundle that you can get. It has like kind of a diamond punch and several sentiments that go with it. And I think that would be fun to order that, or it has 2 other sets that you can use instead with, I guess there are card ideas that Stampin' Up! Is going to give us the measurements ahead of time so that we can stamp with them. That'll be fun. Just trying to round out the edges on this one. I got a couple of little sharp corners there. Okay, so now that I've done that, and this could be less busy if you used a base, card base that was Night of Navy or Misty Moonlight. Use just the paper down here at the bottom and then made the top out of this balmy blue. So I'll probably try one like that and see. I think people might think that was cuter. So, okay, I'm imagining the card being both open and closed, just for cuteness. So you might cover up this one, or you could put it over here so we can still see that one. And then we might put our, see, because it doesn't matter if this even goes over a little bit because it's not, that's not part of the mechanism of the card. And then you can put this little bear here. And once you've done that, you could add your little warm wishes up here in the corner. Now we do have several little blue ribbons that would be pretty, other blues besides just the balmy blue. This is one I think is really pretty and I haven't used as much as I probably should have. It's Misty Moonlight with a white edging on it. And I think it would even look really cute on here. You just, you know, use it across the bottom or make a bow. I think this might be another situation where the bow is thick, but certainly a little tie on a corner should be fine. Let's kind of do it like that, put it in the corner and cut your little edges off. And then use your Misty Moonlight gems on here just to add a little bit more sparkle. Okay, so I think I'm finished for tonight. So to go back over, it's the Double Z, where we did our One Sheet Wonder. I did it like that. And then our original card where we were just being really frugal with our paper, with our little warm wishes like that. So I hope you got some ideas for this bundle. And if you make some, always if you have the bundle that I've used, or if you get it months later, always think about going ahead and just posting your card, if you know how to do that, on under the live for that one. Just that would be really cute, because, you know, I welcome you all to share that. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.